Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Brave Hand. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about $2. It is 10% off until August 13th, 2021. So what is Brave Hand? Well, it's a fairly simplistic, solitaire-esque game where players are going to be pushing their luck trying to clear piles of cards. And it's a very simple game in terms of how to play it, but sometimes the RNG will get you. Although there is, some strategy in which piles you go after based off of the cards that are currently in your hand. So the game works a little something like this. You choose a mode. In the beginning, you've got your normal mode, and then you've got Zen Mode. You can unlock new modes as you unlock new pages, which I'll get to in a minute. But you pick one of the two modes, and then you are thrust into this 3x3 grid, and there are cards on these piles. Some of them are, they're all face down except for the top cards. Some of those top cards are face up, some of them are face down, and you are dealt a hand of cards. And you can drag any of your cards onto these piles in order to clear them. Now, in order to clear the current card on that pile, your card has to be higher than the card that you're about to challenge. So let's say that the top card on a pile is showing 4. So as long as you use a 5 or higher, you'll be able to clear that card and gain some points. Now, once you do that, you are given the option to either push your luck and challenge the next card with the card that you've currently used, or you can cash in, keep the points that you have, and then draw a new card, okay? So if you've got a 5, you may not want to push your luck. The chances of drawing another 2, 3, or 4 at that point are pretty slim because the deck goes all the way up to ace. There's even, some really nasty things going on. So, yeah, you may want to cash in at that point. But let's say that you challenge with a ace, which is a 14. At that point, you may go, you know what, I could probably clear this entire pile with just my 14. Let's hope that I don't reveal another 14. If you happen to tie with the current card, then you automatically lose. Now, there are benefits to clearing piles. At the bottom of the pile, if you clear them all, there's a little bonus that will be given to you. Different piles will give you different bonuses. Okay, some will give you coin, some will let you draw an extra card, and so on. There's even a demon card that you'll reveal that you can use, add to your hand. It's a 15. It just basically trumps everything. The 2s in this game allow you to defeat aces. So let's say the ace is showing on one of the piles. You could use a 2 and knock it out. But again, challenging anything else with that 2 is probably suicide. There is a scout ability. You can give up one of your cards to scout, meaning if the top card of a pile is face down and you don't know what it is, you can give up a card and dice will be rolled twice, and certain cards will be revealed face up depending on where the dice lands. Sometimes it'll land on a card that is already face up, in which case the ability was kind of useless at that point. And you keep going until you run out of cards in your hand, or you've cleared every single card. At the end of it, you gain coins, and coins are like in between / permanent currency that you earn, and then you can spend them in order to unlock new pages. Pages are a way to unlock new lore, new story, and also new game modes. Again, it's a very simple solitaire game. There's a little bit of RNG there, like you would expect from a solitaire game. My only complaint with it really is that it feels very mobile-y, for lack of better term. A lot of just sound toggles. Everything's toggles. I feel like this game was designed for a phone first, and then it was ported to PC. Aside from that, the game, it's $2. So, had it been like 5 or 10, I would have been like, it could have been, there could have been more work on the backbone of it. But since the game is only $2, this is a nice little game to help pass the time. Maybe while you're watching a movie or something. I mean, it's not that in depth, or you're not gonna. I feel like this is a game to mess around with for like 10, 15 minutes and then go do something else. This is not a game I would sit here and play for 3 or 4 hours on a stretch. It's just one of those filler games that, I call them filler. Board games typically have these filler games that, take 10, 15 minutes to play, and then you're ready to move on to your game of choice, which is 3 or 4 hours long, whatever. This game is a filler game, in my opinion. So, if you've got $2 to spare and you're looking for a off-the-wall Solitaire-esque game, then you may want to check this one out. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.